Whenever you find area and volume questions are very important is to draw properly so that you understand what's happening and what's the relation between each item. And with your drawing, you can apply the relevant equations or formula easily. They say that there is a solid metal consists of a hemisphere and an inverted right circular cone. Hemisphere will draw something like this, and then an inverted cone is like this with a common base, so their base radius are exactly the same. So, and then they give us more information, so I draw properly first. For hemisphere, together with a inverted circular cone with the same base radius, which is 8. And then they say the height of the circular cone, that means this height is 15. We are going to find out the total surface area. Beware that they are talking about a solid metal. So this two is not separated, but basically is combined like this. It's like an ice cream cone. But we're just talking about the total surface area. So it consists of two parts. The curved part of the hemisphere and also the curved part of the circular cone here. For blue plot, the surface area of a sphere is 4 pi r squared. You have to memorize it. But this time we just talk about half of it, so we divide by 2. And then for the green part, it is pi r l, which is the curved surface of a cone that you have to memorize also. But the key point is what is L? L is the length height. So we are talking about this length. Because this is right angle of the cross section, so therefore we can get it by Pythagoras theorem. This length L is equal to square root 15 squared plus 8 squared, which is 17. So we get it part by part. 2 pi r squared, r here is 8. And then we just focus on it, we get 1 to 8 times of pi. For the green part, r is 8, while L, just now we used the Pythagoras theorem, is 15 squared plus 8 squared inside the square root. So this is pi times 8 times 17. We get 136 times of pi. To get the total surface area, we just add these two together. So the final outcome is 264 times of pi, cm squared. The question asks you to write in terms of pi only, so leave a pi here is good enough. You don't need to use your calculator. In the second part, it's more difficult. They say that the lower part of our cone is cut off. So this one is separated, and then we remove the lower parts of the cone. It's become the same hemisphere and also a frustum below. The total surface area is decreased by 12.5%. So this amount will be decreased by 12.5%. Now we are going to build up an equation which is describing the new surface area. Now it's come from 3 parts. The same, the blue part, the green part, smaller one, and also don't forget that we have the base area at the bottom now. The key point is what is the base radius of the cut part here. If I'm using this figure, we are talking about this part, and then we cut out the lower part. We have R here, then we have the corresponding height. The key point is we are using the similar triangle. The base radius to the height remain the same ratio, 8 to 15. So the most efficient method is you let the base here 8 times of some multiplier. Then the height will become 15 times of some multiplier. So you can use 2 items, radius and the height. You can just directly use one single unknown to present the idea. The new total surface area we are talking about this situation, again, is come from the blue part, which is 2 pi r squared. And then we have the smaller curved surface area. The green part is pi r l, and then subtract the smaller r, smaller l. the original base is 8 while the original lane height is 17. Now we subtract this part. So this part, the base radius is 8k while we don't know what is k yet. And then the lane height here, similar reason, it is 17 proportion. Afterward, we have our extra part, which is the base radius, the base circle here, with the base radius 8k, so it's pi r square. While this r is 8k. So we have 264 pi minus 136k square pi, and then plus 64k square pi. So it's 264 pi and then subtract 72k square pi. I successfully used one single unknown to present the new surface area. Now I can use this relation. The new total surface area is decreased by 12.5%. That means, in other words, the new total surface area is equal to 1 minus 12.5% of the original total surface area, 264 pi. 0.875 times of 264 pi is equal to 264 pi minus 72k square pi. All the term exist pi, so we can divide both sides by pi. 264 minus 72k square is equal to 231. So it's equal to negative 33, and k square is equal to 33 over 72. Afterward, we have k equal to square root 33 over 72, or the negative result. Because of the base radius should be 8 times of k, so if we times 8, this is negative, so we have to reject it. And don't forget, we have to answer, we have to find what is the base radius here. So to answer our final target, the base radius is equal to 8 times of k. Then we just use our calculator, 8 times square root 33 over 72. We get 5.4160256 something something. So that's the final answer.